Hey everyone, this is Dawn and welcome to my channel and welcome to Christmas in Summer. This is a really big collaboration made up of so many wonderful crafters. I cannot thank you all enough for joining in and playing along and wanting to get ahead on your Christmas projects. I am so excited and so thankful for all of you that have joined. Definitely check out the description box below. There are many that are posting on YouTube, and of course we've got some that are posting on Instagram as well, about a handful, so make sure you check out everybody. You will not be disappointed. I'm just humbled to be in your company and I cannot thank you enough. So what if you didn't see the video and you said, hey, I would love to get in on this? Then go ahead and post your projects on YouTube or Instagram and use the hashtag Christmas in Summer so that we can go to our search bar, put in Christmas in Summer, and then we can see all of the projects that have been posted. So that is a wonderful way to jump in and participate right along with us. All right, well, let me go ahead and get into my project for the week. So the paper pad that I wanted to feature, I purchased this last year on scrapbook.com. It is a Heidi Swapp collection, and as you can see, it is just rustic goodness. Reds, greens, black and white, definitely some traditional elements, but maybe with a non-traditional twist, almost a watercolor effect too. This deer is featured, and some wonderful florals with the poinsettias. Look at the rustic. Oh, I didn't use the wood grain, but I love this. And I also really like Heidi Swapp. The font of her pieces, isn't this gorgeous? I loved these pieces with the corner artwork. So I made some slimline cards, and this is just so pretty. So okay, I think we've kind of those deers, and let's see, where's those? Did I show those wonderful poinsettias as well? Nope. Well, they're probably in there somewhere. But anyways, this is the paper collection, and I did have some elements that went along with it. I have a stamp set that I think my desk has eaten, but I didn't end up using it. This is also a stamp and die set. I did use this Christmas die cut, and then I do have some cardstock stickers. I actually had 2 of these, and I've used some of one, and then some additional ephemera pieces as well. So these things made it really simple to use. I've actually pretty much tried to feature the paper pad and to make as simple cards as I possibly could. These are, actually I think I got these last year at Tuesday morning. These are Heidi Swapp Christmas sentiments, and they stamp really nicely. Sometimes I'm not quite sure, because they were all packaged up, how these were going to stamp, but they are the red rubber and they are trimmed nicely, and they stamped very well. And then I kind of used this as my little hallmark on the back, this little angel. I did use this little season's greetings. I think this is an old Stampin' Up that I've had forever. This is another old stamp I have, Very Merry Wishes, that I've picked up somewhere along the way, probably eBay. Very Merry Wishes. I've used some twines. So I made 2 different size cards, and what I did is I took an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and then I trimmed it at 7 inches. So now I have 2 pieces here of cardstock. So this one here is trimmed at the 7 inches. So if I fold this piece, this is my slimline card. It is 8.5 inches by 3.5 inches, because it's open wide. It's of course 7, folded in half, it's 3.5 inches. And then I've got this piece here too, and once I fold this in half, it's almost about a small square size card. It is 4.25 by 4 inches. So you used every piece of this cardstock as your base, so that's pretty cool. So these are the slimline cards that I created, and I did 4 of them. So I loved this red plaid. All I did was use some simple twine. This was a tag from the ephemera piece. I layered some gold eyelash trim underneath. I have a little punch where I cut out a couple of pieces of holly. It's an old Martha Stewart one, and I did them in craft cardstock using my black and white twine. And here I've got and a little black enamel heart. It's a season of giving. And then inside you can see the twine. And then here I made a little pocket here where it can be a gift card holder. And I used that Heidi Swap sentiment, used my little angel on the back. So this is a really, really simple card. And then next, again, really simple. This deer was already printed on this piece of cardstock. And so I just added, I used a black pen just to kind of deepen his eyes and his nose, and some of the pieces around him. Added a touch of glitter on these corners, some gold enamel dots. Here I added this twine. I've got a tiny little tag punch where I just layered a piece of gold glitter in the season's greetings and just tied those on. And I used a little bit of glue just to kind of keep them in place. And then on the inside again, I think this piece I actually glued down. And then, but you could make it a gift card holder if you wanted, just to make a pocket with it. Sentiment. And then this one here, I almost wished I used the black and white twine here rather than the red, but in the moment I liked the red. And here, this was already stamped on the cardstock. I did add touches of glitter to these corners. This was a piece of ephemera, and so was this. I have a little punch that created this little piece of holly that I tucked in, another punch with the stars. So I did 2 stars and a little gemmy here, and 2 more stars and a little gemmy here. Really simple. And then again on the inside I did leave this one as a pocket, the sentiment, and it's stamped on the back. And then last but not least, my goodness, this one is my favorite. Again, this was all printed on the cardstock. I did use some stickles and glitter pen. This is that Christmas word die I cut out in gold glitter. And then here again I've just got the twine, and this was a little piece of ephemera. And those are my 4 Slimline cards. And then for the next size, let me move these stamps over. Okay, and then my next cards are the smaller ones, and they kind of coordinate because I used the same pieces. So here was that black and white stripe. I just layered a piece of foil, and this was a cut apart from the collection. And let's see, some of them are top folding and some of them are from the side. So I just stamped the sentiment, and again that little angel on the back. And then this one here has the green. I just did Be Jolly with a few enamel dots. I did use Vintage Photo and distressed all of the edges on all of the cards. And then here is that beige gingham, and then this was so cute with this little bunny. Again, a few little black dots. I've added a little heart right up here on this twine. And then last but not least, a red. Merry Christmas. Really just a few jemmies with this, and they all just turned out really simple. That again was a piece of maybe one of the stickers. So I love how these turned out. I think it is just, if you kind of let your paper, I like to let the paper just shine, and I really embellish these all pretty simply. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I really appreciate you. Make sure you check out all of the ladies that are posting. I am excited to see the ones I haven't seen yet. I've just kind of wanted to take a look. I've seen journals and packaging and other cards. I've seen a flip book. Oh my goodness. So I am so excited. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We will be back in 2 weeks, and I think we are going to be using, goodness, check the description box below, but I want to say we're going to be using dies or punches or die cuts, that kind of thing. So I just wanted to really feature a broad category. All right, well, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.